Hi, Taurus. Welcome. Welcome to Perspective 1111. My name is Nikki. And this is a twin flame. So in ascension, anybody who is ascending through the twin flame template, the twin flame template for ascension. Okay, anybody who's connecting to the template and going through ascension with an ascension partner with a twin flame. This is one of those readings that is not what is he doing and what is she doing, guys, okay? This is to bring awareness to what your energy is doing, or what a part of your energy is doing at the very least, because so your sun, moon, rising, Venus, possibly north node. If you have Taurus in any one of those areas, part of your energy will be working on these things. You need to check your other signs to see what else is going on, okay? So as the planet transits through the signs, or the signs transit through the planets, whichever way you look at it, the constellations, then this would be going on in your energy if you have that sign or planet within one of your houses, right? So this is just to bring awareness as to what is going on within the energy, because energy healing for me has changed my life. And Spirit has guided me to produce a reading, a spread that addresses what is going on in the energy, looking at it from the energy coming in as opposed to how the energy is affecting. How the energy is affecting to bring about what he's doing, what she's doing, looking at it as to how it's affecting you in a way of healing the underlying issues, okay? Because when you have awareness as to what's going on in your energy and to what is healing and to what the energy is trying to do, what it's trying to bring about and why this is happening, you have less resistance. When you have less resistance, you receive deeper healing. And when you receive deeper healing, your vibration rises in a quicker linear time. And when you are rising in vibration and healing yourself, you are healing your connection, right? So it has done absolutely wonders for me. It's changed my life in so many ways. It's something I'm very passionate about, and it's something that Spirit has guided me to do, to try and help others be aware of what's going on in their energy, so they can work with the energy instead of against the energy, and hopefully produce a deeper level of healing in a quicker linear time for you guys. Okay, so that's the purpose of these readings. I realize it's a little late. I'm sorry, guys. I got so many up, and then I got a ton of messages through with the new moon. And within 24 hours of that, I was literally thrown into a purge myself. And I needed to take a few days for Nikki. So I am on this journey with you guys, okay? So that said, I do apologize. But these energies are good from new moon to new moon, okay? So being aware of what's going on really helps substantially. So let's get to it. Okay, so Taurus, the overall energy or theme for what's coming through Taurus is, first card out was back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So this indicates, Taurus, that you have been through something, or are presently going through something, if it hasn't turned around yet, that looks like it is going to turn around. It looks like a situation, or feels like a situation to me, that has been festering for quite some time. And you've been going through the darkness of the forest, where all the dead trees are blocking out much of the sun, and coming out of the darkness here into the light, okay? Able to make changes. This would be a very powerful time for you guys, a time where you're able to start to plant seeds for manifestation. on things that maybe you were struggling with before, things that maybe you were in a dark pattern with, or maybe there was a situation either at work or with family, or an old relationship that wasn't really sorting out the way that it needed to, and now you have opportunity for that. Whatever was plaguing you looks like it's changing here. So a time to be able to reevaluate what it is you actually want. And it came out with the Starseed, the Syrian Starseed card deck as transition. So transition is the death card in traditional tarot, which is something transforming, right? Something that is dying here. We've got the crypt, right? We've got, or a crypt with a shroud, just like Jesus. And then the rising into the light, the transition, the new birth, something that is ending and turning into something new, right? Creating something new and different, being able to move forward in some way. So a really good time to reevaluate what it is you truly want, so that you can start planting the seeds for manifestation in regards to that. It's a really powerful time, it looks like, Taurus. And we also got the Karmic Trench in reverse from the Akashic Tarot. Karmic Trench upright is digging yourself a deeper hole. It doesn't matter what you do, you seem to be back at square one all the time. Don't seem to be getting anywhere. Don't seem to be able to manifest what it is you want. There always seems to be some kind of interference of some sort. In reverse, this is actually finding your way out of that trench. This is an end to energy that has been stale and stagnant. This is an end to troubles that you may have been fighting against and trying really hard to get out of. This is seeing the patterns that you have been in and falling back into over and over and over again, expecting the same result, right? Einstein's definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, is his definition of somebody who's insane. This is a karmic trench. What that tells me is there has been something that could have been energy from a past life. It could have been energy that was inherited. It could have been karmic energy from somewhere, either earlier in this life or a past life, that has been plaguing you, that has been keeping you in this cycle of never-ending chaos in some area of your life, to do with whether it's relationships or work or money or family, whatever the case may be. But it's coming to an end. What this card warns of, though, guys, is when we have been in a karmic cycle for a long time, we do develop patterns. And being aware of those patterns, okay? Because once you're out of that karmic trench, once that energy is ready to support you coming out, you don't want to be falling back into the same old patterns before you realize that you actually were able to make a different decision this time around, right? So really be careful. Try to become aware of what these patterns are and be mindful of them going forward, because now is the time where you can really make some headway. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So really evaluate what you want, Taurus, because what you have been doing, or situations you have been stuck in that have gone stale or stagnant, where you've been feeling trapped, maybe now is the time where you can actually make a decision to move out of those areas, whether it's a dead-end relationship or a family problem that you've been working on, or keep getting drawn into maybe when you don't want to be, or maybe it's a job, whatever the case may be. Okay? So that's like the overall, what the overall energy is doing here, or what it's supporting for you this month. And we have the divine masculine energy within and the divine feminine energy within, what they are each contributing and what they are each needing to heal for this process. So becoming aware of the overall theme and what the individual energies have been contributing and are working through will help you to have less resistance to what is happening and be able to create this change, this newness for you. And here in the divine masculine energy, we have Ruomoko, God of Awakening. This God, Ruomoko, actually represents the masculine energy, okay? The awakening within the masculine energy itself. So this tells me that this karmic cycle here could very well have been energy trapped in your being in some way, shape, or form through your masculine energy, through your inner masculine, right? So it could have been inherited through the masculine energy from your father or your mother. It could have been brought forward from a past life where you were a masculine perhaps and had some sort of experience as a masculine. Or you could have been a feminine as well, and it just happened to be trapped in there from, you know, some other experience, or just happened to get trapped in the masculine energy for whatever reason. But it does tell me, what I'm hearing is that whatever karmic cycle this was trapped in the masculine energy. So if you do any energetic work this month, concentrate on this. Concentrate on patterns within the masculine energy. Okay? But this is awakening energy, enlightening energy for the masculine to help bring in a higher and deeper awareness and understanding into what's going on here. So I have broken it down into the spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical, what possibly is going on in each of those areas within the masculine energy here. So we'll try and get some clarity on them, but what I have pulled, and I pulled the oracle cards ahead of time because of these readings can be a little bit longer, and so that it's not taken up with just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So the clarifiers I'll shuffle during, I'll pull during, okay? But in the spiritual energy, we have inner child. So this could be a karmic pattern or program that you have been running on that you either inherited from within the masculine energy of a parent that they experienced as a child, or somebody before them experienced as a child, or it could be something that you experienced as a child, the way you perceived something as a child that has been affecting your life and creating some sort of karmic pattern. It could be something you experienced as a child in a prior lifetime, okay? And it got trapped in the inner child. So something within your inner child seems to be releasing or affected or being affected by this energy. And then in the mental space, we have vibrations. So this is higher awareness, exactly what Ruomoko is bringing in here. Higher awareness, more clarity, more understanding. As your vibration rises, you get a higher awareness, right? A higher perspective, a broader and wider understanding, so that you can see things in less of a, I'm going to say narrow-minded, but it's not a negative way of being narrow-minded, because when you're stuck in a pattern, it's like you're just kind of, you can only see one way, right? So this could have something to do with a belief or a perception that you took on as a child or from a child's perspective that created some sort of pattern here. In the heart space, in the emotional space, we have surrender. So surrendering to the energy, surrendering to what your heart truly wants, which goes back to this first card here, right? Back to what you love. An opportunity to really choose and become more aligned with what it is your heart's desire, with what it is you truly want for yourself. And in the physical, we have crossroads. So how it's presenting in the physical is it's at some sort of decision that you are struggling with. Which path do I take here, right? Do I take the path I have been taking, or do I make a different choice? So it is presenting as a choice for you right now. And take a look at every choice that you have presenting this month and see if this choice involves some kind of energetic pattern or programming where, you know, you've been struggling with something similar or something in regards to the situation that this choice is presenting in for some time and nothing ever seems to change. And make that different choice. Make that different choice, because now you have an opportunity to come out of that cycle. Okay? So it's presenting for you as a choice this month within the masculine energy. Let's see if we can get some insight on, give you some more clarity on what this actually is about. Okay? Can we get messages for Taurus, please? Spirit messages for Taurus, for the masculine energy. What is healing this month for Taurus? Through the masculine energy, can we get some clarity for inner child, please? Why is inner child in the spiritual energy? What is happening with inner child to be in the spiritual energy here? What is this inner child about for Taurus, please? In the masculine energy. This is about a relationship here, or a union you want to manifest. This could be a present relationship. This could be somebody you want to come into union with, okay? And the way that you have been perceiving or understanding or trying to manifest. Or this could be a relationship you are already in and something that you are questioning within that union. This can also indicate the way that you just view marriage in general. There could be some kind of limiting belief that you have been running on that is either blocking a union or is upsetting a present union in some way. What else can you tell us about inner child, please? So this is, I think this is a limiting belief that you have been taught in regards to marriage or love. This is something that is unstable right now or has been unstable. It's something that has not been reliable, okay, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's something that is in your present reality with the King of Pentacles in reverse, possibly a part of your present reality right now. So it's not a past relationship, it's a present relationship is what I'm feeling. Or the present way that you are looking and viewing at something that needs to change. It's an unreliable belief. It's a lower vibrational understanding or expectation is what I'm hearing. An expectation of what union is or could be or should be, or how it should manifest, or what it should look like, or how it should feel even. And can we get some clarity on vibrations, please, Spirit? What is it about vibrations in the mental energy? Can we get some clarity on why vibrations is in the mental energy, please? What is vibrations bringing in the mental energy for Taurus? Okay, we have the Lovers here. So again, this could be about a relationship, but the Lovers is even more so about self-love. It's about the union of the inner energies, the yin and the yang, right? The masculine and feminine coming together in a harmonic balance, which is what manifests out. So raising in vibration here to do with self-love is what I am definitely feeling here. And this is what has been manifesting or causing a problem. The way that you think about yourself, not feeling your self-love. There's something, and it stems from something that happened either as a child or something that you perceived as a child, or some inherited energy that is in the inner child, or was inherited from the inner child of a parent or a past life. And we have Queen of Wands with that. So this is something that has affected your creativity, your communication, your passion, your desire, okay, your power. This is something that has affected your power as a feminine, your power within your feminine energy has that is related to self-love in some way. Okay, and this vibration in your mental energy is going to change, or is being changed, is being supported to change. So this is going to create a way of thinking about something in a different manner, okay, to be able to really make a further decision here. Oh my goodness, Taurus, this is definitely a relationship you are in that has not either gone your way or has not been going your way. We have Six of Cups in reverse here with surrender. So this is telling me this could be a soulmate that you are either with or want to be with. Six of Cups does also represent, it's coming back from the past, right? Something coming back from the past. So this can be a soulmate coming back from the past. It can also be memories and energy coming back from the past. So it represents past life as well, okay? In reverse here, okay? It's in reverse on top of surrender. So this is something that has either been in a negative situation for a while, that has been producing negative results, negative energy, or this can actually indicate a relationship, a present relationship that has been breaking down, and you are now surrendering to the fact that it is. You may have been holding on to a karmic cycle, and this relationship is now coming to an end. But it's actually a good thing. If the energy is supporting it to break down, then that is a part of your soul's plan and a part of your destiny in some way, Taurus. And something better will be coming in to replace it. If this is regarding you wanting to manifest a union, a particular union, okay, and not an existing one, then you are becoming more surrendering in your heart to the process, to the energy, to the fact that it hasn't been manifesting, okay? This can also be surrendering to the lesson from the karmic energy that has been coming in from a past life in some way that you have been fighting and trying to hold on to. And this has come out with the Six of Swords here. So movement here, being able to move away from trouble, from rough waters into a calmer, more serene, peaceful and loving place with the truth here, right? You're going to take the truth with you, okay? You're going to take the thoughts that are the truth with you, and you're going to leave behind either the karmic energy, or if you've been in a really crappy relationship, you've been having a hard time ending, you could be leaving the relationship, or you could be just coming into a clearer, better understanding about what isn't working to manifest, and maybe you have been trying to control the way something is to manifest, and now you're giving in more, you're getting deeper into surrendering to a process, surrendering to an energy here. What is the decision about? What are the crossroads? What is the decision about for Taurus, please? Nope. I got two flippers here. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is loss and regret, coming out of a loss, of a state of loss and regret, into more of a place where you can, I view the the pages as like the inner self, the higher self poking in. So this could be a new cup of love here. It's an offer to yourself here with your self-love, okay? It's an offer to yourself, a new emotion, a new spark of what is loving for yourself, of what you want to offer either yourself. It could be an offer to somebody else, but this is a reading about your healing, okay? Your inner healing. And I am definitely feeling that this is more about stop coming out of a karmic cycle of feeling a loss, feeling almost like a victim and trapped into a more powerful place where you're feeling more of your self-love here to bring about more of a victory, okay? This is conflict, the Five of Swords, okay? And it also represents a choice to continue fighting all of these little battles within a giant war, because the Five of Swords is a short-lived victory, okay? Within, it's like protecting yourself, right? See how many swords this guy's got here? He doesn't want anybody else to have any, right? He wants to be the man up. He wants to be like on guard just in case for the next fight here, right? Coming out of a place of loss in regards to something that you have been fighting here, and whether you are going to continue to make the choice to continue fighting this battle, or whether you are going to move in a different direction. And from what I'm seeing here in the heart energy is you would rather move in a different direction. You just want calmness. You just want peace here. And you're getting more self-love, a higher vibration of self-love. So being able to choose yourself over victim mentality, over loss and regret and worry. That's a great cycle to be coming out of, Taurus. That's a really great cycle to be coming out of. Just be mindful on making the same choices over and over again now that you are in a place to be able to make a better choice. Okay, so over here in the divine feminine energy, we have rebirth. This is a whole new life cycle starting here, okay? This is like the Wheel of Fortune coming in, right? the Wheel of Destiny. This is the Sun card. That it's like a combination of like the Destiny card and the Sun card. It's the Phoenix rising from the ashes here. This is a whole new cycle, a whole new phase of life that is opening up for you. So in the feminine energy, we have a brand new phase being brought in here. And in the spiritual, we have communication. In the mental, we have patience. In the heart space, we have divine timing. And in the physical space, we have admired. And so what this is telling me, especially when I look at these two together, because this is like your inner masculine and inner feminine, right? That come together to create. Divine timing here, to walk away from something, to either put an end to a problem relationship or to bring surrender in the energy for manifesting a new one, possibly a twin flame one, the start of that, planting the seeds of that actually taking to manifestation now. We have admired here in the physical. So this is telling me choosing self-love here. See how happy she is and basking in the light and the 3 butterflies that represent transformation and celebration and harmony and happiness and joy. Basking in the light, right? Freedom. In the mental energy, we have patience. So this self-love and empowerment here, be patient with yourself, okay? Plant the seeds and allow them to grow. And the change will come. Whatever change it is you are trying to manifest will come. And in the spiritual, we have communication. So this is higher communication, stronger communication, better communication within your inner energies. Communication between your masculine and feminine energy, communication between your soul and spirit, communication between your inner self and ego mind, and possibly communication between yourself and this partner that you're either trying to manifest or move away from, whichever situation happens to resonate with you. Okay? So let's see if we can get some clarity on the communication in the spiritual space for Taurus, please. For the divine feminine. Can we get some clarity, please, for communication in the divine feminine spiritual space for Taurus, please? Communication in the divine feminine spiritual space for Taurus, please. What does Taurus need to know about communication in the spiritual space? What is this communication regarding, please? One more, Spirit, please. What is the communication regarding in the spiritual space for Taurus? Okay, so communication regarding something that you have been working on or collaborating with somebody else. This could very well be a relationship, an existing relationship, or one you're trying to manifest. 3 of Pentacles represents something you're working on in a physical way, something you are working on in your physical reality that is a collaboration with somebody else. It actually usually involves 2 or more. Okay, so this could be family. This could actually be a family situation, or this could be a hobby or a work situation. This could be uniting 2 families together even that you have been trying to work on. And we have the Devil card here. Okay, so some sort of codependent behavior. Okay, that makes total sense. Inner child very often can develop codependent patterns based on perceptions of abandonment and rejection. Because as a child, the simple act of dad, okay, the simple act of dad working 14-hour days and gets up and goes to work, 10 minutes after you wake up for school and he's gone, and comes home from work 20 minutes before you've got to go to bed, or comes home from work after you're in bed, or leaves for work before you get up for school. From a child's point of view, or if he's called out on weekends a lot, but from the perception of a child can take that as a form of rejection and abandonment and develop patterns and habits based on that, okay? Because we perceive things differently when we're children, right? We don't understand dad's working his ass off to put food on the table. We don't get that. We just know dad's not there. Dad's not around for us. Dad's not, kissing us goodnight every night, or whatever the case may be, or mom, like whatever the case may be. It's just an example, okay? But these types of things create codependencies, okay? Codependent and addictive type behaviors and patterns here, all right? So this is something you have been working on, something you have been trying to create and collaborate with more than one person with here that has some sort of codependent pattern or behavior is coming out in the communication here. So this could be new awareness coming in, okay? This communication, it is in the spiritual, so it could be in the spiritual body right now, so it could be new awareness, new understanding coming in regards to this pattern that you are now able to see or question or come to terms with. It can also be being able to communicate outwardly in regards to something that you are now seeing as a pattern, okay? In regards to something that you have been creating or wanting to create or trying to create that involves some other people here, or at least one or two other persons. So I'm viewing this as a present family situation, or a blending of families maybe. What does Taurus need to understand regarding patience, please? What does Taurus need to understand regarding patience? Why is patience in the mental energy? What does Taurus need to know regarding patience, please, Spirit? In the feminine mental. That one. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. There has been or will be some heartbreak regarding this, okay? And we have King of Cups with the Three of Swords here. So King of Cups is all about being able to control his emotions. So having patience with gaining control of your emotions on this, okay? And your emotions are cluttered here with thoughts. So watching your thoughts, having patience with your thoughts, having patience with being able to work out this cycle, having patience with being able to recognize this cycle and not fall back into. This is almost like a warning here of keeping control of you, having patience to keep it in regards to being able to keep control of your emotions, because they're going to go up and down. If you're letting go of a relationship here, they're going to go up and down. If you're trying to put a relationship together and coming out of a karmic pattern that was somehow a codependent pattern that you're trying to break that was somehow affecting it, it'll go in and out a little bit. Just be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your choices, and try and keep control of your emotions here. because it will be an emotional time here. There will be some heartbreak involved along the way as it works itself out. But the energy is here to support it. The karmic debt has been paid. The karmic contract has been let go. And now it's just a matter of clearing out the patterns, the energy of the patterns. Okay? So have patience with yourself. We have divine timing here in the heart space. So obviously this was a karmic pattern that you have reached a vibration of, able to break that karmic pattern now, able to break away from that karmic cycle, able to break away in that karmic cycle. That's too many, Spirit. Can we get just two, please? Can we get two, and can you make them clear, please, Spirit? Can you make them clear? Two cards to help clarify divine timing, please. So this could be divine timing is now upon you, okay? It's in your heart space. It probably will be moving like right into your physical space by the end of the month here. So, you know, it might be a bit of a rough month. There may be some ups and downs along the way as this starts to work itself out and through here is what I'm feeling. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Somebody walking away from something or towards something else, leaving behind some emotional turmoil here. We have, there's 8 cups on the card with the 8 of Cups, and then walking away in a different direction here, right? So it's an emotional time. It's an emotional time. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups up. We've got 1, 2, 3 cups down. So, you know, there's been some emotional upheaval here, and somebody is walking away or walking towards something. Looking for that 9th cup, right? Walking towards that 9th cup. Realizing that these 8 cups are either not good enough anymore because you want 9 cups. You want 10, but you're looking for the 9th right now. Or it could be, well, yeah, it's somebody is walking away. Divine timing is upon you to walk away from something or towards something, okay? Or towards something. So you could be walking away. It's something that's emotional that you were tied to, though. So this codependency is it's created some pretty deep emotions for you, okay? And we have the Emperor, okay? So the Emperor is about power and control. He's established, right? He's established, and he's powerful. So having the courage and the power and the strength, leaving behind, this could be leaving behind something that has been established even, or something that has had a strong hold on you for some time, or it could be walking to that, okay? You could be walking to establishing something. But divine timing is here in the heart for this change in this karmic situation. So be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what's happening in your life. Whatever it is that you have been struggling with, whatever's been trying to break down, looks like it's breaking down, okay? Whatever's been, if there's been something in your life that feels like it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this has been causing me so much grief for this amount of time, and oh my gosh, like, is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Looks like it's breaking down. If this is something that you haven't been really struggling with anything, what you've been struggling with has been more external, trying to create something and bring it in. Divine timing is upon you to be able to establish that, to be able to create that, okay? And what is admired here? What does Taurus need to know about admired in the divine fem? Oh, we got 2 there. Okay. 2 flippers. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, admired is self-love, right? It's celebration, it's harmony, it's dancing, it's freedom. So freeing yourself from, this could be financial trouble here with Six of Pentacles in reverse. This could be from freeing yourself from an imbalanced situation, freeing yourself from maybe feeling like a victim, maybe because Six of Pentacles also is somebody giving to somebody else, right? Generosity, and so it could be breaking free of somebody that you were relying on for money. It could be breaking free of feeling like you were in an unbalanced situation. It could be breaking free from feeling like you had restricted funds and taking baby steps. Knight of Pentacles here is slow movement, slow manifestation, slow action, okay? So slow action in breaking free of whatever this imbalance is into a more freeing state, into a more self-love, into higher self-love, into a more of a celebratory happiness time here. Around the end of the month, you should be seeing whatever it was that was breaking down or is breaking down, and whatever this is, and if it's not breaking down something you're creating, whatever this is going to bring in more self-love for you, okay? It's going to be more abundant for you. It's not going to be as imbalanced, but it is going to take some time. So have patience, okay? Have patience with yourself and with the situation here. Okay, so the guidance for Taurus on this came out. How teachable are you? This is about limiting beliefs. Okay, this is about letting go of certain ways that you assumed or have been doing something, or the way that, like if you're stuck on saying, you know, this is the way that this should be, or this is the way that this should look, or this is the way that that this has to happen. How teachable are you? Okay. To be able to let go. This is a 9 card, right? So close to an end of a cycle. To be able to let go of something that you either believe to be true, or something that you either believe about yourself. So this could also be about letting go of some of the beliefs that have been coming from this karmic cycle that has come about. And we also have victim consciousness. So feeling like a victim all the time, feeling like you are being in a state of lack here, right? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Or feeling like you don't have like the self-love, right? You're not lovable, or whatever the case may be. But victim consciousness in some way is what is being healed here, and is a codependent pattern. Okay, there's some kind of codependent pattern. So look for these types of things in whatever is happening in this month, and allow yourself to go with the energy and not be in a state of resistance, so that you will get deeper healing here on a deeper level. Okay, now this came out with God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put in a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So anything you're concerned about, anything that you are worried about, this is like the candle ritual, right? On the new moon or the full moon, where you write down either what it is that you want, or what it is that you want to let go of and burn it. This is the same idea here. Write down on pieces of paper and put them in a box, and dedicate that box to God, to the angels, to your to a higher power, whatever it is, that whatever you view, okay, to the divine, to source, whatever name that you happen to use, that you happen to associate with, and hand them over. Hand them over. I will not worry about these anymore. I put these in your hands. Give up those beliefs. Surrender here. Okay? Surrender. it came out with two. I normally just take one of everything, guys, but two came out with this. So obviously victim mentality and letting go of the beliefs that are created by such a thing, which could stem back to something that happened as an inner child and a codependency habit created from it. Want it to come out, and two of these want it to come out. And the two that came out here is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this is telling me, and this, I said this right here with the Three of Cups in reverse, right? About it could be something coming back from the past. This may not even be a soulmate. It could be. But it could be a past life soulmate too. But this whole cycle, this whole karmic cycle could be something coming back from a past life karma, okay? That you have been working through in this life. And a reminder to love yourself first here, right? Coming more into self-love here with the Lover's card. Coming more into self-love, more into your power, more into your creativity and passion here. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. If it's not loving to yourself, don't do it. You know, if it doesn't make you feel loved, let it go. Put it in the God box. And allow whatever this is from the past. And it's funny because if you take a look at my New Moon channeled messages, the add-on one, just a couple hours after I posted, I got all this information through about past lives. Past lives coming up for review this month. A lot of past life energy coming up to be seen and let go of in some way. Okay? And here it is right here, Taurus. It's showing up in a couple of people's readings here. So there's quite a bit of it coming through the Taurus energy here. And this one has to do with self-love, coming more into your power, letting go of codependencies. So this could have been a past life energy that you carried forward from being a child in a past life, or from a relationship in a past life, or you could have even inherited it from your parents and it's one of their past lives, or an ancestor's past life. You could have inherited it that way as well. Okay? So that is what's been going on in your energy, or is going on in your energy this month, Taurus. I hope that helps you to get through whatever comes up for you this month. I hope that helps you able to surrender more fully to whatever is going on. I hope it helps you make better decisions and get you out of the karmic cycle, the energy of the karmic cycle a little bit sooner. Okay? That is my goal. That is my goal. So we're just going to get one message from the Atlantis deck here. From the Golden Age deck, the Atlantis deck. Can we get a message for Taurus, please? Oh my goodness. We're just throwing a whole bunch away. It's gone in here. Crap. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we got two, and guess what? Okay, they're both very similar. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have contemplation, and we have High Priestess. Okay, so contemplation, obviously, is about meditation, right? The people of Golden Atlantis spent much time in nature and quiet contemplation, which enabled them to maintain a sense of balance, inner peace, and wisdom. It also allowed them to sustain their connections to the universe and each other. During their periods, the angels, unicorns, and mature spirits and nature spirits could communicate with them, offering clarity, guidance, and inspiration. And in the silence they absorbed cosmic light that was beamed down on them. Choosing this card suggests that it would help to spend time in quiet contemplation. This may enable you to clarify the part of a project or receive guidance about your future. It suggests that you know the answers but need to tune into your inner wisdom to access them. Let answers emerge during your quiet times. So this is about taking time to reflect, taking time for meditation, really getting in touch with your heart on what you want, back to what you want, an opportunity to make a new choice, to break a cycle here. And the High Priestess. The High Priestesses of Atlantis were highly evolved women who were honored and revered for their compassion. understanding, and selfless services to their people. They embodied feminine wisdom and channeled guidance from the Intergalactic Council for the development of Atlantis. In order to develop their powers and incredible psychic spiritual gifts, they undertook extraordinary initiations to test themselves and to maintain their sixth dimensional frequency. This is the card of feminine power and wisdom. Do not rely on logic or rational thought at this time. If you choose the High Priestess, you are called on to use your intuition and psychic gifts. Respond to challenges from your deepest knowing, for the answers lie within. You are reminded to work with total integrity and compassion. Access your wisdom and listen to your intuition. So it's telling you, don't go with your mind on this month. Really get in touch. You got 2 cards on this, Taurus, okay? 2 cards on this telling you to go with what you feel. If you feel that you are in a relationship that has been breaking down, let it break down. If you feel that whatever it is you have been trying to manifest is your true path, if that's what you feel, despite what logic is telling you at this point, despite what's being shown to you in the physical at this point in both of these scenarios, go with your inner knowing, okay? You've got 2 cards on this that came out, both of them. All right, both of them. And that, like in this deck, there's only 2 that are anywhere near like that. There's only the 2. Can we get a message from the Taurus Divine Feminine to her Divine Masculine, please? Message from the Divine Feminine energy to the Divine Masculine energy, please. So if you're a Divine Masculine watching this, all right, it's the same thing for you guys, all right? It's the same thing for you guys. Energy is not gender specific, right? So if you are a masculine watching this, this is also breaking down. This is also your feminine energy going in here. And this is a message from your feminine, okay? From your twin flame feminine energy to you. So for the masculines, please, a message from their divine feminine on regarding this situation. For the masculines, a message. Okay. And for the feminines, a message, please. A message for the feminines from their masculine on this situation. A message for the feminines, Taurus feminines, from their divine masculine. Thank you. Okay, so we have here for the divine masculines, we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear. Okay, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So again, not falling back into the choices here. Not falling back into the choices of this karmic cycle, because the energy is here to support you breaking out of it, breaking free of it. And 2 came out from the masculine to the feminine. We have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Make a different choice, feminine. Make a different choice. Don't hold on to and keep beating a dead horse, right? And don't try and manifest something the exact same way if it's not working that way. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Exact same as the Atlantean cards here. Dump logic this week, Taurus, okay? Take ego, take the mind, and chuck it out the window, all right? You're all heart this month. You need to be. You need to be all heart this month. You need to know, you need to go with what you know. If you have been feeling that this relationship is breaking down, let it break. If you have been feeling that this relationship is meant to be, full steam ahead. But don't make the same choices that you've been making full steam ahead. Make a different choice in the way that you're going about it, in the way that you're approaching, okay? Really get in touch with your heart. Really get in touch with your knowing. That's an awesome, 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 awesome month to be in for you, Taurus. You can really come into your own this month, guys. You really can come into your own this month. That's awesome. Woohoo! Well done. So, okay, guys, so Spirit and I are going to ask you, because it was Spirit who inspired me to do these kind of readings for people to help them understand the energies so they can be less resistance, get deeper healing, and rise faster. So I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe. I'd love your comments. Spirit keeps telling me comments. You know, if they're not going to help anybody, that they're a long reading, they're a lot of work, so they're not helping anybody. So I wouldn't mind your comments on how they're resonating, and if they're helping in any way, I would really appreciate that. Okay. Other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your month. Good luck with this. Stay in your heart. Sending you love and light for your journeys. Thanks. Bye.